Well, voter turnout was at an all-time high this year, including in the black communities.
Some believe that they alone could be the reason that Michigan flipped and went blue this week. Our Lauren Edwards is live after hearing from some local leaders on the important role of that black vote. Lauren.
Yeah, Derek and Ryan, I spoke with them a few short hours ago and they were saying all of them the same thing. They were impressed with the black vote turnout this election season. And they were saying that also they hope that it leads to a win for presidential candidate Joe Biden. But also they just want to see more record turnouts like this for future elections.
Just to watch how we came together shows how powerful that black vote really can be.
Monica Sparks, chair of the Kent County Black Caucus, says she's proud of the black community's huge turnout in the election.
I'm very excited. I felt a new energy. It took a minute, to happen, but I felt a new energy. We had more volunteers than we've had in a long time.
And more ads and robocalls and rides to the polls on Election Day. And the result was a high turnout.
We're seeing record voter turnouts in all communities, but specifically in the black and brown communities. People showed up and wanted to make sure their voice was heard.
The official numbers aren't out yet, but according to Michigan exit polls from multiple sources, about 87% of black people voted blue in the presidential election, potentially winning Michigan for Joe Biden.
I think it's amazing. I think it just shows, what we can do when we really become fully civically engaged in the process.
KAREEM Scales with the NAACP says that's something they've been doing for months, getting people engaged. They believe the black vote is also what turned Kent County blue, even after it helped President Trump's win in Michigan in 2016.
The reason why is because when you looked at the debate and you saw President Trump and President Biden there, who did they talk about? They talked about the black vote.
Why? Because it's important, she says. The NAACP says it was President Trump's rhetoric and actions during his presidency that motivated more people in the black community to get out to vote.
Just seeing the divisiveness, obviously the conditions of the pandemic and how black and brown communities have been disproportionately impacted. I think all those things are what brought the community out.
Leaders say they hope Joe Biden wins the election, but they're ready to hold him accountable.
We had a plan for Black America, and we want to see that plan fulfilled.
And Sparks was serious. She really does want to see that plan fulfilled. And she was also saying what led to a large voter turnout in the black community was simply absentee voting. She said she was hearing from a lot of people that they didn't feel safe going out considering a pandemic was still going on. So it's just better to vote at home. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
All right, Lauren.